Today I'm going to show you how to make hard iced tea. I just got done making some strawberry kiwi wine coolers. Won't be ready for another 6 months, but I'm going to wait a year. But a lot of people like hard iced tea in the summertime. And I'm going to show you a fast and simple way of doing this. Like I said in an earlier video, it's not the time of the year to be making wine right now, but I kind of got bored and this is what I want to do. Okay, I'm going to use this whole thing, just pour it in there. That's all you need is a bunch of instant iced tea, a whole jar. Let's see how many, what is this? This is 13 ounces. So, you know, 13 ounces up on a 5-gallon. Just make sure you stir it in there good so it doesn't clump. But I'm going to stir every time. I'm going to put in the sugar and all the ingredients. But that hard iced tea is pretty expensive in the stores. You get them in a bottle. I think they're probably about $2 a piece. I don't know how much they are in a bar because I don't go to bars. And right here, whoop. Right here I can make 5 gallons in about, I'm thinking somewhere between $10 and $12 for 5 gallons. So that's about $2, $2.25 a gallon. Okay, got that stirred up pretty good. I'm gonna add sugar. In my my strawberry video, I didn't put too much sugar in it because most of it was already sweetened. This is unsweetened. So I'm gonna put in about, I'm saying somewhere between 6 to 8 pounds of sugar in this for it to ferment. And after I rack it a few times, I'll only get about 4 gallons out of this instead of 5, because you get quite a bit of waste. About 20%, I'm thinking. 20% I throw away. Okay, gotta add a little bit more sugar. And if I was you, I wouldn't get the GMO sugar. I'd get 100% sugar cane. Make sure you get that. Your wine will turn out a lot better. I don't even know why they have that GMO stuff. I'll tell you, it's no different, but it is. Okay, that's somewhere between 6 and 8 pounds of sugar, probably closer to 8. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to use bottled water. I had 5 gallons of the bottled water. That's what I'm using. I don't use the tap water because some of the city water is not good for you, so make sure you use that bottled water. And I'll show you the ingredients that I'm using. This right here is pectin enzyme. I usually get the what's it called? The instructions off of this, called the purple winemaking book. It's been around since the 70s, and I guess it's okay. I got 2 of them. I got Mary Ann's and the purple book. The purple book, it's basically they're all the same. You know, you just add different fruits and stuff like that. It tells you how to make everything, every type of wine there is. It'll tell you. Okay, that's pectidine. Here's some citric acid. I just usually eyeball it. Put about that much. Stir it up. I don't know who makes the best hard iced tea. I don't know, because I don't buy it. I can't afford it. It's too expensive, and the prices are more than likely going to go up. They'll never go down. Okay, and here we got the yeast nutrient. Put about a tablespoon of that. And here's these campatine tablets. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I use 3 of those. I'll take 3 of those and crush them up. That's what they look like. They're pretty easy to crush. They're soft. I don't know why they don't make them in powder form. Hopefully my hands are clean. I think they are. Clean enough for me anyway. Well, one of these is really tough. But that's what they look like powdered out. They're going to dissolve later on anyway, and I'm going to stir it up. But I always stir and do a lot of stirring. And then later on this fall, I'll show you how to make rhubarb wine and plum wine. And I had to get my yeast out, but there's the yeast right there. So people say let the ingredients set for overnight or whatever, but I don't see any difference. I add it right now and stir it in the morning, stir it tomorrow. This is the first time I ever made hard iced tea. I've never made it before, but to me it's basically just like making wine. Some of them have that carbonation in it, so I guess you can get a machine that will carbonate your hard iced tea if you wanted. I just put it on ice and drink it that way. Something in there right there. Piece of something that didn't dissolve. That was a piece of yeast. It will dissolve sooner or later. Just make sure you don't have any clumps of sugar or of the tea in there. Finish filling it up. Use this bottled water. said, don't use tap water, because most cities it's bad, and don't use GMO sugar to make this. Try to get a 100% pure sugar and try to get the bottled water. That'll give me enough room for expansion. I'll show you what it looks like tomorrow or the next day. It's going to have a, you'll see the growth in 24 hours pretty easy. But always sterilize your ingredients. Or not your ingredients, your tools. There we go. Boy, that's a tight fit. It's going to be hard to get off tomorrow. And you see, I need to put an airlock on there, and that didn't take very long to make 5 gallons of tea. No. Okay, this is what the hard iced tea is going to look like. I took the top off, and it was pretty hard because this one here is sealed pretty good. We're going to take it off and take a look at it. Okay, that's what it looks like right now. And we're going to stir it up here. Get all that stirred up. Uh-oh. That's what the tea looks like. I might stir it again one more time. I'm going to let it set for 7 to 10 days, rack it, and then rack it again in a week, and then after that about once every month for 6 months, and it'll be ready after 6 months. But I'm going to let it set for a year until next summer. This is July 2nd, 2016. This is what my tea and my wine coolers look like. Let's see, we're going to shake that up a little bit. In there I was fermenting. And then this one right here is the wine coolers. I probably need to open that one up and stir it. But you can see how that one came off. Yeah. So I'm going to open it up and stir it up. Okay, this is what the hard iced tea looks like. It's been fermenting for about 5 days. I'm going to give it a stir. I'm going to rack it in about another 3 or 4 days. It's the first time I ever did the hard iced tea. Let's see how it turns out. There it is. And I'll show you how I rack it. Okay, this is iced tea, hard iced tea. It's July 8th, 2016. I loosened up the lid. I wouldn't have to pull on it while I'm videotaping. But that's what it looks like right now. We're getting ready to rack it for the first time. And here's a siphon hose. Need one of these. I'm going to have to set the camera down and set it up. I just started siphoning. You can see the handle right there. I put the hose behind the handle. I've learned the hard way. It'll either come out of the bottle. Let me back this up. It'll come out of the bottle or come out of the bucket. And when it does, you know, wine's pretty sticky. I've never done this before with the hard iced tea, but we'll find out what happens. But you can hear it siphoning. It's going pretty fast. It'll be done in 5 minutes. And in some videos I see people, after they rack it one time, they drink it, but I wouldn't. I rack it again in about a week, and then once a month after that for 6 months. And let it set. So this is how you make hard iced tea, and we'll see how it tastes too. But I'll show you when I rack it again. The hard part's over with now. Here's my hard iced tea. Today's July 12th, 2016. Let's turn that up, it's still fermenting. It's been sitting there for a couple, 2 or 3 days. I shake it up just to get the air bubbles out. I haven't tried it, but you can see all the fizz and stuff like that in it. This is what it looks like after it's been racked. I got probably at least, I'm thinking 4.5 gallons of hard iced tea. Some people would drink it now, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend it. I've seen YouTube videos and stuff, and they drink it right after they rack it one time. There's still a lot of waste in there, and let me see if you can see that. But this is the waste that I got. Oh, let me get my finger away. Quite a bit. You can see that. It's all sugar and yeast and stuff like that. It's the waste of it. Usually get twice as much of that. So in another week I'm going to rack it, and then I'm going to rack it again once a month for the next 6 months, and then let it set for 6 months. I'll start drinking it probably April or May of 2017. A lot of people wouldn't wait that long, but that's just me. Okay, today's July 17th, and I'm going to rack this hard iced tea. This will be the second time I've done it. And I'm going to use this hose right here, and I'm going to siphon it into this empty 5-gallon bottle. Okay, that's what it looks like. It's being siphoned into that. I rack it one every week for the first 2 weeks, and then every month after that for the 6 months. And then I let it set for another 6 months and rack it one more time, then I drink it. I haven't tried this yet. I tried my wine coolers, and they weren't very good because it hadn't been racked too much. You can taste the alcohol, but the taste was just terrible. So I'll show you how much settlement's in the bottom of this after a week. I don't know if you can see that in there, but that's still what's on the bottom of it after 2 weeks. And some people I saw on the internet, they drink their wine after 10 days or whatever, but I wouldn't do it. You can see that stuff settling on the bottom. Need to get rid of all that. And this is what the hard iced tea looks like. I racked it twice. Always keep an airlock on it, that way it can burp itself. You still see that there's a lot of bubbles and stuff like that. This right here is Mojito mix, and I put that in the hard iced tea after I rack it at least 2 times, and then I put a bottle of this in, and then rack it about 4 more times. So you have Mojito Hard Ice Tea. This is September 4th. Starting to rack this. This is a hard iced tea right here. It's been a while since I racked it, and then I'm going to do it in October. This is what the finished product looks like. Cheers.